An investigation is underway after a deadly police shooting in Sacramento, where a woman allegedly stabbed an officer in the arm on Del Paso Boulevard. ABC 10's Giacomo Luca reports how the officer is doing this morning. Have you ever looked up? Well, underneath the Highway 50, that is. You may have done that and wondered, what are those cones doing under there? As ABC 10's Jordan Tolbert reports, we have what they are and what they do. All right, your time is 6:39. Let's talk some dollars and cents. Although inflation may be slowing down somewhat, the cost of living is still increasing at a much higher rate than in recent years. That can be especially hard on people in retirement or nearing retirement. The time is 6:46. Let's verify. We all have different routines to get ready for bed, but have you heard of mouth taping? Brandon Lewis with our National Verified team looks into this new trend that claims to promote oral health and stop snoring. Good morning. It's Sunday, October 9th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Monica Coleman. Brendan, thank you. Just into our newsroom, Sacramento County Sheriff deputies are investigating a deadly stabbing after a man was found dead inside a home. It happened on White Cliff Way around 9:45 last night. Across the nation, police departments are struggling with staffing issues. The Sacramento Police Department is no different, and they blame the pandemic for it. Sacramento PD has launched a variety of programs for recruitment, including a partnership with CSU Sacramento and a 30 for 30 initiative to have 30% of staff be women by 2030. As the search continues for a potential serial killer in Stockton, fear is rising in the community. Some neighbors are turning to social media for support and information that might be able to crack the case. ABC 10's Bridget Briolo is in Stockton. Police warn to be careful about misinformation about this case online and to rely on official updates released by the Stockton Police Department. In Merced, a shooting downtown left one person dead and 3 others in the hospital. It happened right outside of City Hall. Sacramento is the place to be to celebrate all things Greek this weekend. The 59th annual Greek Festival kicked off with live entertainment, Greek dancing, and of course, authentic food. Yeah, Conchetta, you can see that smoke. You can smell that smoke. It is so heavy. You can see it throughout the treetops. Honestly, when you look behind me, you can't even see what's below me because that smoke is so thick. And come around with me this way because the big story this morning is the large amount of police presence here. Take a look at the grocery store. You can see the Placer County Sheriff along with Lincoln Police. Good morning. Across the town of Uvalde, there are several memorials honoring the 21 lives lost 2 weeks ago today. From when you first come into town, there's 21 white crosses to the massive display at the plaza. More questions than answers came out of the press conference today. The superintendent did address where Robb Elementary School students will attend school come fall, but failed to answer any questions regarding the district's response the day of the mass shooting. Yeah, while the electrifier continues to burn this morning, you can see and smell the smoke from the Italian picnic grounds. This is where people are being asked to evacuate. Deputies throughout the night were knocking on doors, telling people they needed to leave their homes. And here at the evacuation center is where I met Paul Keaton. He is the Red Cross shelter manager. And Paul, tell me about the resources you have here for those who are in need. Mass and the California National Guard has been here for at least 5 days. You can see their vehicles behind me, and come around this way. You can still see that 6-foot fence wrapped around the Capitol. And then to my right over here, the National Guardmen protecting every inch of Sacramento. That protest is happening right now. Over a dozen parents and students are here protesting, demanding that 5 days a week in-person learning starts immediately. Here on Michigan Bluff Road, this is where the Last Chance Trail is located. You can see right behind me, this is the entrance. This trail was built in 1850. It connected the mining camps across this region. And you can see the homes here survived this fire. But a quarter mile down the road, a different reality. This home destroyed by the fire, barely recognizable. All you can see that is left is the front entrance of the home. That's right, Kurt. Here in Chester, it's a ghost town, not just because most of the population has evacuated, but coming into Chester, you see a gray, ghostly screen of smoke leading you into town. And fire crews tell me they don't know when people will be able to return to their homes. With 3 cats, 2 dogs, a turtle, and several birds, pet supply owner Michelle Watkins packed up her family and evacuated Chester. She is now staying in a trailer at an evacuation center in Susanville.
The cats are living in a bathroom in the trailer because it's not our trailer and they're confined with their cat box and their food and water. The dogs sleep inside with us. The birds and the tortoise all sleep in our car at night. There's no place inside for them.
Watkins says she is worried about her animals and the hot temperatures, and the smoke is making air quality a concern.
I check it every day when I check the temperature. we can put them inside and get them contained. I've had people offer to foster.
Thunderstorms overnight came with high winds, creating an extreme fire event for fire crews. Plumas County announcing they are canceling repopulation for Chester, Lake Omonor West, and Prattville.
We did have 2 new starts last night. They got on them very fast. They're in the process of putting a black line around both of them.
Ground access also continues to be a challenge, with burned trees falling onto roads, blocking entries into areas firefighters need to reach. And thick smoke is making it difficult for crews to fight the fire from above.
Yesterday, I believe they dropped about 35,000 gallons of water. So they were working a very active portion of the fire, but when the smoke rolls in, our aircraft can't fly because they can't see the ground. CAL FIRE says another wind event is expected as soon as Sunday, and they're keeping their eyes close on the forecast and preparing for it right now.